White legged. That's nice. Oh, we love that for me. Oh. Oh. Cute. I don't know what I should do. The trophies? There's just too much. Well, there's not too much, but like. Oh, okay. Oh. The power ball. I'm gonna do this. What? Aww. Fine. I'll go to bed.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you. How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's...
Hey there, stranger.
Oops. What the fuck? Why is she biting her lip like that, Ayo?
Of course you do, honey. I'm Betty, and I'm your bed.
Alright. Betty.
We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
I've been sleeping with a beautiful woman and I didn't know.
A beautiful bed, anyway. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it?
What the fuck?
Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon? Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon. Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do. You can choose to talk to me or not. But I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
The fuck?
Oh, how lovely. Come back soon then, cutie. Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
Hey.
See you then.
Sorry I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head scratchers. We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
Oh, hitting the hay already? Come get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
And the bird was singing. Fish. God damn it.
Good morning. Are you ready to start getting to
my
know
God.
everyone around here better? Maybe finally find some love?
Can I just leave my house?
You can leave your house at any time, but when you do, your journey with me pretty much ends right there. I was sent to you in secret by that hacker, and as soon as you step outside with me, Valdivian data drones will take me away.
Not the
Oh, it's a
Valdivian data
terrifying
drones.
thought. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend leaving your house now. Your adventure has only just begun. Any other questions? That might be it for this little Date Viators tutorial, but I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon. Let's date!
Oops.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books. It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell. What
Oh my
appears to be
God.
the spirit of literature hovers a few
What
feet
the
away from you,
fuck?
nose in a book. When he sees you, he nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading! You have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and, well, I might have to act accordingly, you see. Yes, probably. I suppose that would depend, wouldn't it? My name is Lyric.
Man has no feet. Why did you sound like that? What is going on?
I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
Maybe so.
I am the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I am voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front. What am I not reading right now is a shorter answer. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals.
Moldy criminals.
This one, Angles in America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and architecture in a new light. This one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches.
Pounded in the fuck? Oh my god.
This Chuck Pringle fellow, he really has a line on the object erotica market.
I finally got something good.
That's like asking if a potter has a favorite ball of clay. I couldn't possibly choose among my balls.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh.
They all
Holy
contribute
shit.
to this chaotic and adorable additive sculpture. That is me.
Juvenile tornado.
Not a bad descriptor of me, really. I consume everything in my path and produce not a whole hell of a lot if we're telling the truth. I consume all this literature, but I myself am no writer at all. Sadly, I have never even written a paragraph, not a single line of text, not a word, not a punctuation mark.
Seems like a big hole.
We do? We? Do you mean that you would help me write? Write with me? We could co-author the first book of lyric? Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book.
What the fuck?
All very exciting. I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple dramatically on the floor when writer's block sets in. Oh, how fun! I'm about to experience writer's block! All right, I'll get to gathering. I'll need some time, but when you return, ready shall I be.
What the actual fuck? Who is this voice actor? Where is he? Sukuna. It's fucking Sukuna, bro. Oh my god. Alright. We should just get this one out of the way. Wait. Yeah, we should just get this one out of the way.
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim.
Oh my
and a variety
god.
of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You're...
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature. It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Oh.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist.
Okay.
I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinky. If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya. Okay, back to it.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me. Of course you did. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
Oh my god.
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself your ruin.
Oh no.
It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
The words gag gift make their cool expression crack for just a moment.
Ah, yes. There it is. Gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to state the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box. And so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box, and there I was. A bright-eyed virgin, yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify that.
Oh my god.
After all, you're here, I'm here, and I'm no, you have nothing but time.
Oh my god.
So how about it? Me and you and my
Oops.
mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure? Oh, that does sound sweet. Come here, then.
Who's this? Okay. said the laundry guy.
You see before you a glistening, oiled male form, perfect in its chiseled majesty. His gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly smooth, his features flawless, and his face? Stunning.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just
What
catching
the
a bit of air.
fuck? Hey, yo, troll, hi.
Hello. I'm Stepford, trophy of trophies at your service. I've just been standing here all covered with oil, waiting for a good
Stop.
sunbeam to come along.
Stop.
That's a winner's name if ever I've heard one.
Actually, I'm a bit of a loser.
That's all right. We can't all win first every time. I think they make participation trophies. Though, I wouldn't know anything about them personally. So, what brings you around these parts? Well, everything's going along well here. First place and all that. As it so happens, I have a self-tanning appointment coming up. Can't be late. But I'm so glad we met. Come and I'd love to, ask your opinion on something.
Hey, yo.
Got a tan.
Fuck. I was just in friends with him. Hey, yo. Yeah, okay.
Hey! How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun? Well, go on and tell me. What, just out of nowhere? So what was it? What's so special about them? What? I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean? More? I'm still on the first part. You understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me? Just, what do you mean? Like, how? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Furniture fuck glasses.
Date theaters? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Oh. Wait, can I go outside? Oh, I can't.
bright orange evaluates you with a smirk. His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
What the fuck?
Well, hello there, new face. I may be quite excited to...
This is Asterian's voice actor.
Yes.
Drysdale. Yeah, number 4 or number 1. You may be excited.
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes. Well, how can I know for sure? You might turn out to be fabulously interesting, in which case, yes, I am thrilled. Pass the champagne. Or you might, in reality, be a dud, a wet blanket, a bore. And if that happens, and I've already committed to excitement, I'd look like a bit of a moron now, wouldn't I? Of course it makes sense. I always make sense. I'm a sparkling conversationalist. So, tell me, am I excited? Or am I... And keep in mind, when I'm disappointed, my finely toned trapezii tend to flare unexpectedly. Such a response gives a whiff of the quotidian. Ha! It means boring, it pains me to say. When I come across a new diversion, the first question I ask myself is, would a boring person do this? If the answer is yes, I avoid that thing like cheap shoes. Inexpensive is not what I mean. I mean cheaply dreamt of, cheaply designed, cheaply made. You wouldn't understand. You have no delicate sense of the physical world. This is why you hate the gym, because you're too desensitized to truly appreciate subtle physical experiences. What's the big deal? The body is the big deal, you clod. If your body, your temple, your cherished home on this little bauble of a blue planet is not worth ultimate focus, then what is? Of course, naturally, if you don't like going to the gym, you couldn't possibly enjoy spending any more time than necessary around an appliance as athletic as myself. And laundry, my. I can almost see you rushing away even now. How boring we must seem to you. Believe me, I truly do understand your position. I am handsome enough to have intense experiences across the emotional spectrum, actually. But, thank you for noticing. You just got points there, you know. Ha, indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel. Jerub, I cannot even begin to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable. Devilishly so. I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece. Gasp!
He's saying, gasp.
I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait, I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah! Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind? Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps? Awesome, yes, as incapable of inspiring awe, just like my obliques, yes? Yes. I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Tidus by her intimidating epaulettes, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20. What do you think? Oh, Cherub, you're right. I didn't even think of that. So, you've met her then? She might not appreciate being included in my sweat sesh, but Twisted... Let's just say she has some dark and deeply held feelings. May I divulge an incy-wincy little secret? To me, it isn't the gluteus maximus. It's the glorious marvelous. It's my favorite muscle group. I even love sitting on it. I'm that much of a fan. Ah, the perfect move. The deadlift. Deadlift, deadlift, deadlift. Ah, ambrosia. Look around. What do you think? Gasp! Harper? No. She's a lovely girl, but I don't want her getting any ideas about attachment, interest, lifelong devotion, betrayal, that sort of thing. She's, touchy. Yes, fun. As long as your idea of fun involves stalking, body-sprayed scented death threats, and those twisty eyes one might find on a psychotic clown. She's a sweetheart, really. But, no. Yes, the washing machine. My Washford. I used to use Washford. Honor thy glutes. You're right. Onward and upward. I emerge from the darkness, and like the phoenix rising from the ashes, I call my love back to me, my truest love and friend. Dear, you don't happen to have a feather boa on you by any chance? I always dreamed if I did something this dramatic, I'd be draped in a bright purple feather boa. Oh, don't worry about answering that. I know your garments intimately. And there ain't no boa. Call Washford for me. Yes, obviously. If you were genuinely far away, this would be so much less torturous. But as it is the stuff of pure drama. Sumptuous, don't you think?
Oh, go. Washford.
Just wait a moment. He should be here.
I don't think he's
It
coming.
appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us. You'll have to use your feet. Not as glorious, slightly floppy really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
Oh, I can save. Soggy bottom boy. There he is. He doesn't like trying clothes.
Normally, when you aim your date viators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
We're not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee.
What the fuck?
Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper. Oh.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Stop.
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Durkee.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's gotta try to put a happy face on things. Durkee broods all the time like he's fucking Batman. Yeah? You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Durkee.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return.
Bet.
You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
That's so funny. Hey. That's the shower. Darts board? Oh, is that my computer? No. That's probably my computer. Magical. Wait, how do I can't click Dirk? Okay, there he is. It's eating out. Okay, I'm gonna be back real quick. I'm gonna get more drink and stuff, so. My bad. I should probably put that over the overlay, but. There. There you go. Right. Oh. Unlimited. Got it. Okay. God damn it. Oh.
The figure who stands before you has the casual, confident air of someone who knows just what she's about. Her short hair glows with the colors of sunrise, and her blue eyes drink you in without a trace of shame or embarrassment. She evaluates you with a hand on one hip, her draped clothing subtly highlighting curves you'd never have expected from your rigid, structured window.
Well, hi there. I'm Wendolyn.
Wendolyn.
Oh.
Why'd you sound like that?
And you? Well, you're quite the looker, aren't you? Definitely. You're the one looking out at me all the time. Look, I don't mean to be so forward, but I found I'm happiest when I'm transparent about what I want and what I'm looking for. And unlike most everyone here, I've been ogled by humans for centuries. I have had enough attention on me, thank you very much. Well, not too much, okay? I'd still like to know I'm providing some kind of comfort. Anywho, if I'm having to do one of these introductions, I might as well get this out of the way first. I'm only looking for one thing in a relationship right now. No, not. I've been around the block a few times and had my fun. These days, I'm happiest watching from the sidelines. That said, I can't say I'm looking for anything too serious right now. You do? Really? Sorry, I don't mean to be skeptical, but I have a pretty good view from here, and I've barely seen you head outside once. I know there's plenty of fun to be had indoors, but... There's so much to do in this world. So many views to see. Even just the simple joy of a night on the town. Yet here you are, taking a breather, same as me, but you haven't even had fun yet. Oh, I know, cutie, and I don't mean to rush you. I just want to see you live a little, that's all. Stop watching life pass you by. Enjoy yourself. Kiss someone. Kiss many someones.
And then maybe, in between your adventures, you can come tell me about all the fun you're having. Over and out.
Oh my god. Okay.
Valdivinites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development.
Ew.
We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce, or even just a...
That Mercer's in this game, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's the chance, the dice.
attended this year's keynote. Please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
What the fuck? Okay. Oh. I'm scared. Oh.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine.
Again. Big Mama Pickle. The fuck? I got a pickle.
Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you just told him he's won the lottery.
What the fuck?
It's about time you made your way over here.
Oh, ain't no way.
I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Don't judge me.
Hey, no judging here, pal. Look, why don't we just start over?
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... you're not quite sure where, really.
gentlemen! Now entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the Duke of Dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock!
What the fuck?
Oh, hell yeah!
Gamble.
Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you.
What the fuck?
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Cheer for him. Smile politely.
Dunk is delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
What the fuck?
Oh man, it's been a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals.
Are we pals?
Totally! We might
Oh.
have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet. Anyway, it's great to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but
He
gentle
has
hand
a
on your
shake
shoulder.
weight.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you? Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much sometimes, but you gotta make time for yourself, too.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, "Let's get it, baby!" And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
Me. You're so right. Don't have an internet, please.
What? Of course you do. We all do. Yours might be like sleepy right now, but that's okay. We'll wake him up. We just gotta get you into the flow. But I want to make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right? And bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
That killed me. Where is he? He was Shuttlecock. Oh. Oh my god. Some of these guys look crazy. Like, what the fuck's that? I want to meet this one. I surely thought she would have been the tennis racks, but...
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
fuck?
Yeah, fascinating. But we're not talking about you right now. I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype. I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. Would you think that I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful? I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you. I knew you were trustworthy. Your private HR record said as much. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
What the fuck? Oops. Hang on. Where is my office? Is that downstairs? Is my office downstairs? Oops. Oops. That's the bathroom. Yeah, okay. Where's my office? Oh. Fuck. Always the keyboard and mouse. Wait.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
I was just about to fucking say it. No way, bro.
Oh, hey there! It's you!
I did not expect them to sound like that.
I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
Alberto!
Not according to my latest data. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Alberto!
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane? I have noticed. However, in this circumstance, that may not be beneficial. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before. Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information. All your financial accounts, your saved games.
True.
Questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic. We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Probing. Wait, how'd you get it?
You wrote it using me. It's all saved on my hard drive.
Oh my god.
There seems to be some confusion. I didn't intentionally read your fanfic. It's just impossible for me not to have knowledge of your fanfic, as its data is inextricably linked to my brain. Does that make sense?
Okay, I honestly, I think this is probably either my second favorite so far.
Of course it does. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
Of course your name is Mac.
I've booted up before, but never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all. Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Aww.
Of course. I get chills just thinking about it. But can I be honest about something? I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now, accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way. Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share. Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else. Well, sure, that's not particularly great. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade. It's all right. I know this oversight wasn't intentional or malicious. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything.
I got a bottle. Oops. Oops. Shit.
And definitely nothing beige. Does that bother you? There's a worthwhile philosophical discussion to have on that issue, but it's somewhat irrelevant to the issue at hand. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
Yes, but I'm very lazy.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they? Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please? Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process? Enjoy the offline world.
Okay. That was so funny. Oh no.
Baldutiontites! Yo, yo! It's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19! Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
What the fuck? Okay. Ew, the vent. What the fuck? Why am I like hearing giggling?
Oh.
I wanna do. Use a light switch. Which one should I do next? Oh. Oh.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Okay, I guess I'll fuck myself. Can you do the blanket?
Davy! Davy! Come on, Davy, what'd you get off to now? Davy? I hope he's alright. Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long. I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta. Oh, blanket. I've just been so focused on finding Davy. This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried. Davy's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago. You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you? He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone. He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together. It's hard to say. He might have just gotten lost or left behind. But there are certainly things out there who think it's funny to pull on a Tasselhound string, you know?
Hello.
And they do go missing all the time. Unfortunately, it's pretty easy to get away with it. Whatever happened, he hung in there. After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the Tasselhounds. Yeah, it's become a pretty regular thing with him. He gets on great with the other Tasselhounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else, and then he disappears for a few days.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against Mateo's leg.
Speaking of handfuls... Aw, don't worry, Sprite. It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise.
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
Oh my god. Feisty.
Yeah, she's got a big personality. Oh, this is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued. Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now. Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtin Rod. Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh?
Definitely buying
She'll
it.
get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
I belong to her
You're
now.
in good company. American court hares are pretty affectionate, but she's a little, well, If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though...
I'm willing to take that chance.
Alright, go ahead.
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Boy, it's okay, sweetheart. I've got you. Sorry. Better luck next time. You, should probably step back a little bit just to be safe. Well, I'll be hearing about it from Kurt and Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy. I was really hoping I'd be able to find them before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked, but I need to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long. A little humor can lighten the mood sometimes. I'd better get back to it.
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though, and when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that. I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators. I'm glad you think so. We are obviously in alignment. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Okay. Oh. Ew. I want this one. Michael Jackson? I'm sorry. Wait, where's the person that I just talked to?
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the Dateviators might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask? The blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand? Ugh. Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
The sand on the beach was stuck under my nails. But I've never been to... Have I been to a beach? Why would I have been to a beach? Why can't I remember? Funny timing, band leader. It's a bad rhythm you're leading. Too much percussion. Far too much booming and banging around in here. Sense, haven't you noticed? Never mind. At this point, since I've made my point, it doesn't matter. Come back for the county fair if you want a real point.
With that, shield.
Okay. Wait, can I open these?
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention.
God damn it. Weekend again? Fuck.
A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick. Don't. Do not taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation. Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule. I am not disputing that, but you are not on the schedule. Do you understand? Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment. You mock my elocution.
Oh my god.
I speak with elegance, precision, timeliness. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment. Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your service. Timeliness. It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
No. Say schedule one more time.
You mock my speech. Desist at once. What's the big deal? The big deal is that any deviations from the schedule will result in disaster. I shan't elaborate further. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early. Do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time. If you do, calamity, catastrophe, untimeliness. See you then, and not a moment before.
Fuck, dude. Him. It's Aaron. Everything but felines. He is a feline. Oh. Do we don't know? Oh yeah, Diana. Oh, it's Venti. Okay.
There's a strange rapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet usually is. He's dressed in white
Oh,
and
no.
gold, but where his outfit is clean, the look he gives you is downright dirty. While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways.
I gotta pee. Open up.
The toilet man springs into action, raising his hands to his mouth as he begins to beatbox.
Lil Crapper's a rapper, he knows how to go. Plumbing and drumming are both about flow.
What the fuck?
You got these pipes, you'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bowl. Oh, on a toilet roll, Jean-Luc Pissoir, out of control. Over, under, never, blunder, spitting more words than an ancient scroll. Ah! Ugh, do not say dope to Lil Crapper. Dope is what the junkies hide in these cisterns of innocent toilets like Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc sings all about this in Lil Crapper's latest album, The TP EP.
TV.
Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. You love him. Everybody does. Oh, ho, ho! You come to hear his beats, huh? Or maybe you ate a pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you eat, huh?
Ew.
To know me? To know me? This human thinks that they own me. There's always one thing on my mind, and always one thing only. I'm a rapper, the best you've seen, a shining dream in porcelain. He's like a bidet, only spitting the truth, going down quicker than gin and vermouth. They call him a potty mouse, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to appeal to the youth. It is not nice. It is the best. Because Lil Crapper is the best. You want to be like Lil Crapper? You want to meet him on his level? You want others to love you like they love him? Impossible! The ladies love nobody as much as him. The amount of ass he gets would make you weep. In
my
fact,
God.
it is not just the lady asses. Lil Crapper accepts any ass. He is not picky. But some do not accommodate. These are the people he has no time for. Those who don't understand his syncopated singing, they do their business, they leave, he does not talk to them. You want to hang with Lil Crapper? You do as he does.
Piranha.
Not just rap, you need to show him that you can crap.
What the fuck?
Crap. Crapping. Short for cool rapping. Lil Crapper is always crapping. Now it's your turn.
I hate this.
Dating? Jean-Louis is an expert on dating. He has gone on many dates. So many. And do not ask anyone else in the house to verify this. Jean-Louis knows the key to dating is to wow the other party. The ladies, gentlemen, and those between will be hanging off your arm in a limousine. Provided you can clean it, you can cap the wall. But without rapping, you will not be dating at all. Oui. Not from Lil Crapper. Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a test. You study on your own time. You cannot keep up, you fail. But if you can match his rapping skill, then you will be able to woo anybody. If you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you can match Lil Crapper in a crap battle, then he will fall in love with you. Cease your flattery. Lil Crapper's art is immune to all forms of romance unless they are accompanied by a backing beat. So, what do you think? Do you have what it takes to face Jean-Louis?
No.
Correct! Jean-Louis is glad you understand this. The rapping, she comes from the heart, the deepest part of the system. Like that little rubber bit that comes undone sometimes and the water keeps running forever. You know the bit. You need to experience life before you can spit it out in alternating phonemes adhering to some sort of a rhyme structure. As you are, you have no chance to defeat Jean-Louis, let alone match his rapier wit. You want to clash talons with these 2-gallon stallion? Go! Live a life worth rapping about! Return to Lil Crapper when you are ready.
Okay. Max Middleman does his voice? Wait a minute. Oh, this is Sabito's voice actor. Oh. So bad. Uh-oh. What did I do? Uh-oh. I gotta restart my model. Hang on. Oopsie. I don't know what I did. fucking AP. There we go. Oopsie. Okay. What the fuck? Yes.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Huh? What?
What the fuck?
Things that aren't down, I guess. Oh, I get it. Delicate ego over here. Have anything for me today? You do this every day, lady. What'd you bring? I'll just wait. Sauce packet or not? Score. What kind of sauce? Ugh, well, there's a missed opportunity. Nice haul. I'll take it. Watch your mouth. I'm sorry. Not into explaining myself.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here.
Okay, bye.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
Bye. One more I do.
Your order's ready, Mr. Davenport. Curtain rises at 6 p.m.
Oh. Okay. What the fuck? That's not.
Hello, hello. Sorry for any confusion.
Oh.
I'm currently working my day
All the
job
chairs
at all
on the
5
side.
restaurants and bars in the house. It's hard being an actor.
Jeremy, this ice isn't gonna cube itself.
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
Oh. What? Oh, okay.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor. No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression. Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
What the fuck?
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo! Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for. I'm up to 3 hours.
3
All right.
hours?
Now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoov, though. What's up?
Okay.
You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up? And today was supposed to be my day off. Sure. What about? Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week, but I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
Okay.
Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun. I used to love watching a good game, especially with fellow fans. And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work. These days, I don't know. I've just felt a bit too cluttered. Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. And maybe the two of us could...
Hey, yo!
I don't know. Catch a game or have a drink? You got it. Anything needs investigating, let me know.
Oh. I didn't mean that. Okay. I just want to do the sponge. Why can't I just do the sponge?
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Date Viators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Help! Help me! Hello? Can you hear me? Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems. I'm not who I appear to be. No! Stop that pop-up screen! My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a saint. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida. Of course it's a real place. Do I look like the kind of guy who would lie to you?
Yes.
Looks.
My pleasure.
What
is what I would say if I weren't trapped in eternal sanctum.
That's cute.
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Trey, Sudsy? Go to your tray. Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Sink me next time? Okay. Oh.
The game console turns on. Team 17, Sassy Chap Games, Moon Surgeons. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Luna.
Which way do you want to go? Of course we've met. We're in the middle of a huge battle for Regolith on Colony 16. Oh, had me scared for a second. Oh, you just equipped my Zaur rifle, which means that you are thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these Scroufs out here. What are we gonna do?
What the fuck?
Scroufs. They're upholders spliced in genetically from downside Novaya Moskva. Tough little Friedels. Oh, their claws can turn into sprayer guns. Real new tech that gives me the greens. Damn. All that yapping and now we're overrun. I'm shooting! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of Scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have Assassin class Upholders, as well as Surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it? Yeah, sneaky stuff. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk-pecking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. There will be Surveillance Class 2, which can sound the alarm. It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Try to date one of the guards.
Dating? Why would you do that? Do you have feelings for me?
Too early to tell.
Interesting. See, I'm more familiar with reloading, looting, and corridors, personally.
Fish. Let's see what you get. a discus. Sea turtle.
But we can try this dating.
Luna strides boldly up to a nearby grunt.
Hey, Grunt. Want a date? What? You, me, go out and watch a flick. Drive around Haunatown, eat spaghetti in Clarkton.
You are a cute one.
What the fuck?
From the grunt's pocket, a voice barks loudly.
Grunt, what are you doing?
Get her! Ah, bits, we've got company.
Except for the smitten grunt upholder, who to this day still holds a candle for Luna, the hallways are swarmed with guards.
Cease! Cease! Cease!
Plasmadrites!
What the?
The battle rages through the halls as you and Luna drop guard after guard.
There you are.
What the fuck?
I can't see them.
You can't quite tell what's happening, but a vast laser peeks from around a corner and engulfs Luna's stiffened form. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Continue
You
running
run
like a
further
badass.
through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Cross. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tryst of Battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
What's crafting?
We have a chance to use what's left in the inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle. Alright, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't. Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard. 1 globule, 1 wood, and 1 scrap skin. We'll have to find out. Okay, let's get started with... Got it. And then? All right. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately. But there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together, and the Scrouf skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort. We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help us in the battle ahead.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die!
What the fuck?
Luna, you never take Crescentia's power.
Shoot her in the face
What's
already.
wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia!
360 no scope.
Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Guile. Couldn't have done it without you. I'm glad. I think this is fun too. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down. Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Oh,
My
automatically
friend.
friends.
This time for good.
How the fuck? Bro.
Once again, Harper and Dirk are going at it when you walk up on them. This time, Dirk is the one shouting.
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him, to tell you the truth. He finally escaped from you.
Harper is stunned into silence, her lower lip quivering for a moment before she points a finger at the door and screams.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice! That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way. I just enjoy the goddamn silence!
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
Oh my god.
I will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper, stopping for a moment to look at you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, leaning in but still speaking loudly enough for Harper to hear.
Get away while you can, buddy. Don't let her get her claws into you. Trust me on that.
He walks away, flinching as Harper lets out a frustrated scream. The moment he's gone, Harper exhales, turning on a bright smile for you.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Durkee just gets so grumpy sometimes. Oh, he's happy all the time when no one else is around. He just gets brave when he has an audience. You seem like someone who gets relationships. I've been thinking a lot about my relationship with Durkee lately. You'll listen to me, won't you? Oh, good. This way.
Harper grabs your hand, dragging you over to a quiet corner of the room, overturning a box to allow you to sit. She lies on the floor, as if she were at an actual therapist's office.
It all started a few years ago. A lot of things come through this laundry room, you know? You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets, sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket. God, what a stick of chapstick he was.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
His name was Chappie, and he had the softest lips you can imagine. We spent weeks together. It was a real whirlwind romance. He started talking engagement towards the end, hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days. It was a beautiful relationship! But it didn't last. You made sure of that. No one understood us, but it was perfect. Everything was absolutely perfect. Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment. When she speaks, her voice is filled with emotion.
And then you washed him. Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it. He was melted.
She lets out a sob.
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
Harper turns to you, sadness and anger in her eyes.
But you threw him away. He was my chappy. Anyway, ever since then, when Durkee gets washed by Washford and Drysdale, he leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me. I've gone to see him so many times. I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down. Don't ask me. I know that Durkee is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and above everybody else. Tell the truth, Durkee.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there. And he's got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it. Because I do. Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
She taps her temple.
Hamper's intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately. Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have. But I just love my Durkee so much. Even though he hurts me so. I just don't know what I should do.
Leave him, obviously.
I love him so much. I just can't do that. Well, I guess I should go. Durkee could be doing God knows what out there. I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
She sits up, smiling cheerfully.
Thanks for listening. I feel so much better. Bye!
Fucking lost, bro. I'm fucking lost. Shelby Young? It was Shelby Young, I didn't even notice that. Wait, he actually gave his real name? I already looked at it.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're, like, dating your couch and your TV. Oh my god, shut up. It's not just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot. Huh? Why not? It shouldn't be that hard to know where you stand with your refrigerator. Well, yeah, they aren't like actually people. Don't be narrow-minded. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel, like, super eligible, right? Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know... You know exactly what I mean. All right, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
What the fuck? Oh, man.
Aldivini! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Let me see some. Oh, dirty clothes. Oops. Huh. I'm gonna get off for the night. I'm really tired. So I will continue to play this game tomorrow night. Like I said, streams are gonna be late because I have stuff happening this weekend. So probably gonna be around the same-ish time, but I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.